Hi everyone. Let me know. Hi everyone. Let me know when you're in. Please say hello, so I know I'm not talking to myself. Just tidying up a bit because I've been crafting. So we said 7, but I like to be a little bit early, make sure everything's working right. And it is, I'm pleased to say. Who's going to be first in? Oh, my hands are cold. Right, so we've got 2 in, so 2 people say hello. I shall say hello. Seven. Oh, we're going up. Please say hello. Let me know who you are. There's Julie. Hi, Julie. I was talking to Ruth Mackie McCartan earlier on. I haven't spoken to her for ages. It was nice catching up. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Jackie. Oh, we've got all the J's in tonight. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Shirley. How are you doing, Shirley? We miss you. Hi, Irene. Who else have we got? Hi, Sophie. How are you? What you been doing today, darling? Have you had a good day? Hi, Brenda. It's a bit cold tonight, isn't it? Hi, Anne. Hi, Paula. Oh, you're all coming in. Hi, Diane. Nothing on television tonight, is there, until 9 o'clock? I like to watch Gogglebox. And I haven't had my tea yet. I'm having a McDonald's. I fancy McDonald's. Hi, Ian. How are you? Trouble. Gosh. Honest, I'm going to rename Ian Trouble. Oh, corned beef hash. Jackie, can I come to your house with me tea? I haven't had corned beef hash for ages. Have you noticed corned beef's not what it was like? I'm canny champion. Hi, Yvonne. I like corned beef sandwiches. Sliced corned beef, right? You get it from Sainsbury's now. It's like pink lint. Not the same. You have to go looking for proper corned beef these days. Who else? Woo! We've got 28 people in. Right. Well, I'll not keep you late, but yeah. So we've got to talk about the elephant in the room, haven't we? So, hi Claire. So very sad, gutted, devastated to hear of the demise of Crate and Craft. Good that you're getting there, Shirley. Yeah, never did I think, hi Louise, that I would see the day when Crate and Craft would disappear from our screens, and it's heart-wrenching for everybody, and my heart goes out to those people who lost their jobs today. I think that's what some people have missed, the point that it's not about the people in front of the camera, it's about the people behind the camera, the office staff, the floor staff, all of whom work very hard to make you shine. I loved my 18 years on Crate and Craft, and I look back at it with much, much, much fondness. Best thing I ever did. It's something I just fell into. Wasn't planned. Hi, Yeda. But I can honestly say they were the best 18 years of my life. I've had quite a few jobs. I've worked since the age of 14 when I got my Saturday job as a started a girl working in a cake shop, and then went to teacher training college, but I followed a career in retail. Worked for Carrick's the Bakers up here in the northeast, which then became part of Greg's. When I left there, I worked as a distribution supervisor for the local free newspaper for 14 years. And then I got into crafting for a living. Got coerced into going on the television. I didn't want to go on it, but I did. And just Newark Road, where Crate and Craft was with Ideal World, was just a magical place full of magical people. And then January 2022, it all went wrong, and we moved to Oundle, and I only stayed in Oundle for about not even 6 months, but then I decided it was my time to go. And you know, as I've told you before, hi Dawn, I never intended, I retired, I never intended to come back, but here I am, so never say never. But today a lot of wonderful people have lost their livelihood. People like my friend Simon Stone, who was a director there. You all know Hannah, his wife. He proposed to her on air. I remember we got together in the green room, all the girls. We knew they were a match, they should be together. We were a bit matchmakers. And I remember they got together, and Simon messaged me a couple of days from when Hannah was next due on air, and he said, Lynda, will you be watching the television? Will you be watching the channel and such and such? I said, well, I can be. He said, because I'm going to propose to Hannah on air. And oh my God, it was the most lovely thing. You know, magical things like that have happened in that place. Funny things. Years spent with. It was Alison. It was lovely, wasn't it? She had no clue, but they're perfect together, and they've got 2 lovely little boys, Darius and Reuben, and they are a lovely family. And you know, I've messaged him tonight and said, stupid question, but how are you doing? And he says he's okay, and he's got the kids and Hannah to be there for him. But when Crate and Craft went bust in 2022, it wasn't as it was bad, but there was another channel 14 miles up the road, so people who worked in Peterborough could travel to Oundle. This time there isn't that. And I have also friends who are suppliers there who, you know, when Crate and Craft went bust in 2022, between we suppliers, we were owed over £3 million, and none of us saw a penny of it. People were just recovering from that, and here we go again. So I have some very dear friends who have lost a lot of money. You know, it doesn't bear thinking about. So it's a very sad day today. It's the end of an era, and I think it's people are, please remember that there are faces behind the cameras. It's a very specialist job, so where they go from here, I don't know. I have a friend who was a cameraman at Newark Road who, apart from a few brief jobs, he's moved back to Sheffield, and he's not worked in the industry since, you know, and that's 2.5 years ago. There's less and less places to go. I mean, Ideal World moved from Peterborough, moved from Newark Road, and they're down in London now, I believe, and just so sad. I have to admit, I've shed a few tears today at some of the comments I've been reading and some of the posts I've been reading, you know, from Martin and from Dan and Ed. Just so poignant, but very, very sad. And it was a place where we made some wonderful memories, you know. I mean, during COVID, we slept in porta cabins in the car park. There were posh porta cabins. They had an ensuite bathroom and a bed and a fridge and a microwave. No television, no internet, and the beds were as hard as hell. I ended up buying an airbed and sleeping on the floor with a sleeping bag. I woke up this one night, sat in the car park with Pauline Wheeler. Socially distanced, of course. We had a bottle of wine between us, and I have to say she drank more than I did. Went to bed, woke up about 2 o'clock in the morning. I thought, oh, this floor's even harder than I remember it, and my airbed had deflated. So I'm stood there with the pumping my bed up at 2 o'clock in the morning. We did have some good parties in the car park, Alison. I remember there were 5 of us. There was Dawn Wheeler, myself, there was Anna Lou, there was Francoise Reid, and Corinne Robinson. We ordered pizzas. We got pizzas delivered to the gatehouse. We'd all taken wine. We had glow sticks. We had tiaras. We'd all taken a garden chair each, and it was a beautiful July night, and we sat under one of the trees at the edge of the car park and just laughed most of the night. And then another night I sat in with Kim Sullivan, and we watched the spaceship go across the top of Ideal World, taking the astronauts up to the space station. Just so many happy memories, and it's so hard to think it's all gone. Corinne now works, I think she's working at a university, Alison. Still keep in touch, you know. There's certain people I keep in touch with. Dave Bradford's message was lovely. You know, as I say, so many friends, friendships made, and as I've said before, I watched the young crew, because it was a young crew. The likes of Hells and Pauline and I, we were the oldies. But they used to treat us like mums. But do you know what? They were so respectful, and that's what always got me. They always looked after you. You know, the floor managers, the young lads. Can I help you to the car, Lynda? And they would pack your car for you, help you unload your car. They were so attentive and just so lovely. And Simon, he would come into the green room. I'm going to Sainsbury's. Oh, can you see the tail wagging? I'm going to Sainsbury's. Would anybody like anything? And he would buy you, you know, a sandwich or anything. Have you come to say hello? Right, can you see her smiling? Look, you smile now, don't you? No, it's too early. It's too early, right? No, we do that at the end. We don't have to spoil them. It's far too early. You can have a treat. Oh, look who's come in. Your Auntie Zena. And Ivy. What you looking at? What you looking at? Right. She wants the S-I-N-G. I daren't say the word because then she'll start. So we have to keep quiet because she's already had 3 S-I-N-G-S's today. And she's just, honest to God, it's worrying the amount that she wants to S-I-N-G. Isn't it? Are you going to go down and see your dad? Has he not got any food for you? She's got an appetite on her like a horse at the moment. You had your last B12 injection on Monday, didn't you? And you don't have to go back anymore, which is good. She's still here. Aren't you? Yeah. Are you going to go and see your dad for a while, and I'll shout you when you can come back? She's looking at me just saying, but Mum, I want a S-I-N-G. So, reading all the posts, 21 years as a viewer, felt like friends that come round for catch. Do you know what? I mean, we used to go off on some tangents, didn't we? You know, and there were some really, really funny moments. I mean, me with my northern hearing and their southern accents, you know, I didn't quite catch things. And I got confused with Dan Bancroft between the word chihuahuas and 2 hours. I thought he said to me, are there any chihuahuas? And I said, no, there's no chihuahuas. He said, no, 2 hours. And then it suddenly dawned on me what he said, 2 hours. And then do you remember the time I got called Two Jugs Chapman by Dean Wilson? He was mortified. But it just so happened it was when my boobs were coming into shot. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, 2 jugs. 2 jugs? Where did I get that from? And it was because I'd been telling him that I could pull 2 pints at a time when I used to be a barmaid when I was at teacher training college. But I got my own back, because the next time I was on with him, we bought 2 small jugs and I filled them with chocolate and put them in a nice posh box. Cost me a fortune, the box. And I presented it to him on air. I got permission to stitch him up. And he thought it was going to be a dead rat in the box, but there wasn't. There was 2 jugs. He howled. Talking about rats. Oh, we've got mice in the garage, right? How many mice have we caught up to now? We've caught 3. We would have caught 4, but one made a breakout. We put chocolate in to tempt them in. We don't kill them. They're humane traps. Colin takes them all over and takes them and lets them loose. He even sometimes takes them out in the car. If it was funny, 2 jugs Chapman. He takes them down the beach and lets them go in the sand dunes. But this one yesterday, he thought the trap had sprung, but there was a hole. It had eaten a hole in the plastic and escaped. So we've still got one in the, well, probably got more than one. It hasn't made a beeline today, and I've bought some more traps, but we don't kill them. Give Lexi Super Ninja a hug. Sophie, that dog gets more hugs than I get. I'll tell you now. She gets hugged and kissed all the time. And if Colin tries to give me a hug, she's in the middle. She does not like it if I or I show Colin affection or she shows me. This afternoon, she's had a doggy nap on the back bed. During the day, she goes on the back bed. That's a day bed. During the night, she sleeps on the front bed. That dog has the best life ever, I'll tell you. So, today, I've got something new to show you. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago we launched our ready-made packs of cards? That's a 4-inch one. Honest to God, you went nuts for it. So I said to Becky the other day, right, well, we need to do, this one was very much a vintage one. And that's still available, $7.99. You get, I think it's 7 different sizes of card, 12 designs, and you get a box with SVG files, or if you haven't got an electronic machine, there's a PDF. You get the band, you get the insert, and you get the envelope. So today, the other day I said to her, right, we need some cute ones, sort of whimsical, and sort of, you know, more whimsical, let's put it that way. So she gets set, so she comes at 4 o'clock. I just had the phone by the bed. Don't ask me why. I'm not attached to my phone, but my phone was by the bed. So I had a look, and there was an email sent to me from Becky with a WeTransfer with the message. I couldn't decide which one to do, so I've given you the choice of 2. I'd given her some design sets to pick designs from for the whimsical one. But what she did was she started doing them, and she said, I think they're rubbish. And then we did a junk journal the other day, and she used some images from there. 4:10, I woke up because I needed a wee. And I looked at this email and I thought, oh God, I've got to go and have a look. 10 past bloody 4. I'm downloading these cards. Well, I'm not kidding you, I like them both. So I said to her the next morning, I like them both. I said, but you've only done 10 in the whimsical one, we need another 2. I said, why don't we do them both and release them? Yeah, it's half-term week, isn't it? So she's got Nola and Bertie at home. And, yeah, you know what kids are like. So I said to her, right, okay, I'll be kind to you, because I'm like that. I said, I'll be kind to you, and let's just release one now. We'll release another one in a couple of weeks. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sandy. So last night she put them on the, she said she finished them off, put them on the website, and this morning I started printing and cutting out. Now, I've really got back into my crafting, folks. I'm going to be honest with you. When Colin was diagnosed with cancer, I didn't have the... I was still working, but I haven't been down to Reddit or anything. So Ian and Hells took over that bit. So I haven't made anything. Really haven't made anything. But I think I told you, I started walking around Northumberlandia and they need funds raising for them. So I've been using my talents, says she, to make things for them to sell in the cafe. And I made 50 odd Halloween boxes with the Halloween boxes on our website, and they've sold, nearly all of them have gone. So I said, right, well, I'll do some stuff for Christmas for you. So I've been doing tags. So I've been doing tags. Let's see where. I'm sorry, but you get the flare. So these tags are on our website as well. So I've put them in packs of 6, put the thread in with them, and they're going to sell these. So I need to make more of these. This one's got bells on. And hi Marie, hola, a star. And then they really like this one. There's this stag there. And what I've done is I've given them the bit that's come out as well. So I've made tags, so I'm going to make some more of them. Becky's done some Christmas boxes. And I thought, right, these ready-made cards, why don't I do some boxes of them? So I took one to show the girls in the cafe. They love them. So I've now given myself a job, haven't I? Alongside everything else. So I'm making 4-inch ones because they're the quickest to make, obviously, because they're the smallest to cut out. But the envelopes, because you get envelopes as well, the envelopes are, you just cut the one piece, just one sheet. So you just cut them out, score them and fold them in. So they're the better, and the lady said, people don't like paying the postage these days. So if we do small cards, it's better. Plus, what you can do is with these is, like I said the other day, yeah, cards, some places are inundated, some charities are inundated with people making cards for them. Food banks, people don't think, well, if you're struggling to buy food, you're not going to try and make cards, are you? You're not going to go and buy cards because cards are expensive. So make some boxes of these. Right, so these are the nostalgic Christmas pack. So what you get, again, 12 designs. Let me find my notes. And you get them in 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch. Where did I put them? I have a filing system. It's very good. Very good. It doesn't work, but 4-inch, 5-inch, 5x7, 6x4, 6x6, 8x5 and DL. I haven't made any cards for Tuesday. My husband was getting worse with Alzheimer's. Oh, sorry, Anne. October 12th. He took his last breath. So I'm now trying to get my mojo back. You need your mojo to get lost in the doing, and recommend it. If sad times, get lost in the doing. So here are your 12 designs. Here's the first one. And on the back, so does that look professional? So then inside, you've got your insert, and then you've got your matching envelope, look. So that's design 1. I'll watch later, I'm at the theatre. God, hey, you're a dirty stop out, you, Chris Thompson. You're out every night. Shh. I shall have words with you. We'll have to have a catch-up, definitely. Right, here is the next one. We've got a lovely Santa Claus. Some of you, as I say, if you're into the junk journals, you'll recognise these designs. Then we've got your insert, and then we've got your envelope. People, when they see a nice envelope like that, they think, that's something special, don't they? Then we've got, oh, look at that one. Another Santa Claus with a full moon behind him. And then if we open up, we've got the insert, and then we've got the matching envelope. Do you like what you see? Oh, I didn't look at the description of what was in the ready cards. Just ordered. Can't wait to play. They are lovely. And they're totally different from the ones you've already got. Look at this one. This one's stunning. These are a bit contemporary, aren't they? That's gorgeous, isn't it? There's your matching insert, and there's your envelope. Then we've got, this is a lovely Christmas tree. Now, these are printed on my inkjet printer, my Epsom inkjet Eco Tank printer, on best quality. And look, no banding. And my Eco Tank, it doesn't drink the ink. Love me Eco Tank. These ready-made cards are fabulous, just as they are, but there's plenty of scope to add our own flair. Well, yeah, because you can decorate them with glitter, put gems on them. So there's your insert, and there's your envelope. So then you've got the box. So the box, like I said, you've got SVG files if you've got an electronic cutting machine, but we've also given you PDF files so that you can cut them out. 250 GSM. So what I've done is I have printed the envelope and the inserts on 120 GSM. Now, we don't sell 120 GSM, but Ian and I use Navigator from Amazon. I can't remember how much it is, Ian. Can you remember how much it is? But you don't want anything too thick for the envelope, because you've got to score and fold it. And let's face it, envelopes are not made from super thick card, are they? Then you've the insert, you just want that on 120 GSM. Don't use your good stuff. Then I've done the actual cards on Lynda's Chapman's and Paper Emporium 160 GSM. And then I've used the 250 GSM, the brick, for the boxes. That Ian says that Navigator is £5 for, how many sheets do we get, Ian? I can't see it on here. I think it must be about, it's at least 100, if not 200. Whereas it's Navigator paper, and I get it from Amazon. What don't I get from Amazon? Do you know, the other day, right, I'm going to go off on a tangent. Can you remember in the good old days when your mum had a twin tub washing machine? So you had to divide the washing into whites, lights, coloureds and darks. They all went in the same water, but you wash your whites first because they needed the cleanest water. And as the water got dirtier, you put the colours in and things like that. And why am I starting on this? I've forgotten why I was starting on this. I can't remember where I was going. Oh my God. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Oh, that was right. So, yeah. So now you don't have to do that, because they've invented these sheets called colour catchers. Do any of you use colour catchers? Oh my God, they're marvellous. because when there's only 2 of you, you don't have enough whites for an all white wash. You just stick it all in together. So, in a colour catcher, and when they come out, your colours haven't rung. They're brilliant. But the other day, Sainsbury's, good old Sainsbury's, not only had they run out of Fig Rolls Imperial Leather soap, they only had Dove soap left. They'd run out of colour catchers. So where did I get colour catchers from? Amazon Prime. Wonderful place, wonderful place. Then, so you get your 4-inch box, your top and your base, and I'm lucky enough to have a silhouette cameo that I can cut them out on. And what we've done as well is we've made it to make it look professional, because I tell you now that when we launched the first lot, that is the busiest launch we've had on our website. Really was. We were absolutely chuffed to bits, Becky and I, at the response that you gave us. And I realised that you need something different on your craft stalls if you're going to be selling your stuff. And yeah, it is a bit time consuming, but if you like cutting out, then you'll enjoy it. You know what, you can get, well, you could get, no, you couldn't get the kids because they can't cut out properly. But we've also given you the labels to put on your box to make your boxes look professional instead of just putting them in a plain box. So we've given you a label for a pack of 6 cards, and we've put on designs may vary, because you can put, you know, you can mix up the 12 designs any way you want. And then we've also put twin tub home bags that sells colour catchers way cheaper than. All right, Julia, do you Home Bargains in Brockwell? I've never been to Home Bargains in Brockwell. We go to the chip shop there in the Chinese, but I've never been in Home Bargains. I don't know what they sell. Do you live in Cramlington, Julie? It's not a bad place to live. So that on your table, people will pick that up and think that looks really professional. It looks handmade, not homemade, because there is a difference. So there's your first 6 designs, and I've got about 20 of these boxes to make for the Northumberland here, because they loved it so much. So there's my first box. I've got, and what I'm doing is I'm printing them in batches. And so you can see I'm not telling a word of a lie, because here's the next lot I've got another, I've done 2 lots of each, so I've got another 24 cards there. I've got to print the cards off, cut them out. Tomorrow I've got to do iCards and stuff, so I've got to be working, so I won't be doing them tomorrow. Right, so that's the first 6 designs, and they are available. What's the best card to print on, Jane? Right, Paper Emporium is our brand of card, and it's super white, it's smooth, and it prints beautifully. You can see this is all done on my home printer using Paper Emporium. It is the quality of the card, and I don't sell anything that I wouldn't use myself. Well, so here you can see, here's my Paper Emporium. So I've got it there myself. You can see it's behind me as well. So Paper Emporium, but that Navigator paper, that's printed on Navigator. And but it's printed at best quality, because our designs are done at 300 dpi. They are magazine quality designs, and it's what we would send to the magazine. And so our the top notch, you know, we don't skip. But if you print them on like plain paper setting on an Epson printer, it will band. You'll get lines across them. So here we go. This is the second lot of cards. No, they are last week's. Here's the second lot here. Right, well, we did some gnomes. I know some of you think, oh, no, not more flipping gnomes, but, you know, gnomes are cute. So, there's the gnome. And there's the insert. And that's a lovely envelope. So that's design number 7. Here's another. This is a good Santa, isn't he? I remember the Santa we had on Create Craft. Do you remember we used to get Santa used to come in? He used to come in the summer because he'd been on holiday, and then he would come in for Christmas as well. Best Santa I've ever known. Santa's real, by the way, but he has people who help him. But this Santa, and you know, one day he told me I was on the nice list because he used to come and sit in the green room and talk to us. So Santa's a friend. I still believe in Santa. Yep, I live in hope. Here's another gnome. I think you've got 2 gnomes. And then you've got... Have you done an everyday? Julie, it's on the cards. That was a good one. You see that? There's your insert. And there's your envelope. And the envelope's pretty. Yes, Julie, we've got plans for birthdays, for Mother's Day, for weddings, for children, for babies. Oh, it's endless what we can do, isn't it? Now that we've come up with the concept. He was a fabulous Santa, and his voice, his name was, well, his everyday name was Nigel Harvey. He's been on the telly as well. He used to be on the telly. Hi, Sharon. There's your, I love that. Isn't that snowman lovely? Hi, Helen. Late as usual. This city's been my best friend. Never mind, Helen. Somebody, I like me. So I have the sofa. We all have, and I have to share it with Lexi, and she gets more room than I do. It's funny. All our other dogs like the armchair next to the fireplace. That was Maisie's chair, it was Rosie's chair, it was Lacey's chair. Lexi has never ever attempted to sit in the armchair. She prefers the sofa. And when I'm not there, she's in the middle. When I am there, she's at one end and I'm at the other. Beautiful Christmas tree. And then you've got the insert, and you've got the lovely envelope as well. These make nice little packs of cards. Now, I think the girls at Northumberlandia are going to sell these packs for about £4. That's not bad, is it? So I've got to come up with other things to make as well. And then we've got another lovely reindeer. And that there. And then you've got the envelope. So that makes a nice collection again of another 6 cards. That box is deep enough to get 12 in because we measured it. Hi, Catherine. She's in Newcastle. Somebody has to live in Newcastle. We'll let you off. And then we'll pop that in the box. So can you imagine these stacked up? And on your craft stall table. We just like, so I'll show you the ones we did last week, which we call the classic Christmas cards. And as I say, oh, I should have printed off. I don't know, I haven't got, no. Right, the whimsical one that's coming has got a nativity, but with cutesy. Oh, there's a great one with sheep on. I love it. What else? Snowmen, Father Christmas. I can't remember what else, but it's good. So remember, folks, this, I think this has only got 6 designs in. This is the one that we did last week that there might be some of you haven't bought it, and it's got tartan envelopes with some of them. And I don't think for £7.99, you know, we got great views of the Northern Lights from Northumberlandia. They should have had the shop open. It was heathen, was it? Ah. If anybody's wondering what Northumberlandia is, we used to have lots of open cast coal mines around here, and outside of Cramlington we had a really big one near Shotton, and the Blagdon Estates, where the open cast coal mine were on, were keen to use the waste that came out of the coal mines. So it took them quite a while to build this. It's the world's biggest land human form sculpture in the world, fame. And it's a naked lady. You can walk on her head. There's 4 miles of paths for you to walk around. You can walk on her boobs, on her nose. I haven't ventured up top yet because that's on my bucket list. And it's a lovely place. There's ponds. There's 2 swans there. There was a male swan arrived a couple of weeks ago, and now he's got a young floozy with him. Have you seen that, Julie? He's got a young floozy. That one's nice with the Christmas rose look. These are the classic ones that I'm showing you now. Then we've got an old-fashioned Santa Claus. So it is nice to go walking around there. And then we've got the snowman. And then we've got a lovely winter sky. I live in Crampton and never knew the story behind it. Now we'll have to go up next week when I'm off. Yeah, they used all of the slag, so that's why she gets called the slag of the north as well, because they used the slag, the waste, to build the landform. If you look, when you go in, before you get to, you go through like the tunnel of trees, there is a thing there that tells you the history of it. And there's another one. So the classic one is what it says. It's classic, it's your old-fashioned ones. And there's 12 designs in that as well. But we will be adding a lot more. I've got a nativity collection, but mine's based on mice. What I'll do if I do a Facebook Live next week. Oh, by the way, we have a special date next week. It's Halloween, isn't it? And our warlock is going to be on the television. He's going to be on it, Hobby Maker, 3 PM and 7 PM, with a brand new book of spells, which is exclusive to Hobby Maker, and it's winter of 2024, and it's got a lovely 2 floral collections, 1 beautiful blue floral collection, 1 traditional winter flowers, and then there's a Christmassy one. And we have a new collection of toppers, and then also there's a collection of inserts, your typical book of spells, but it's only available from Hobby Maker, and it will be, normally they're $24.99, but because we're on at Halloween, and Ian tells me he's got a new shirt. Now, if you think the last shirt was brilliant, this one is supposed to be, you'll need your sunglasses on, he says. So we've taken it, we've given you a special offer price of $19.99. I have put these on, the classic Christmas ones, to see whether people who shop on Hobby Maker like them. But that's on Halloween. And for Halloween, Becky and I, you know how we gave you a free kit for our birthday? Well, we're going to do the same thing for Halloween. We could have put, it's a Thursday, we could have put like a special offer on, but we thought we'd do something even more special, even specialer. We're going to give you another freebie. So what you'll have to look out for, are you signed up for the newsletter? You need to be signed up for the newsletter. Please, if you go to the landing page on the website, right down in the bottom right hand corner, there's a list of buttons with all our social media stuff on, and also a link to sign up for the newsletter. So please sign up for the newsletter. We send out 3 a week. We don't bombard you. We try not to bombard you, because you do get sick if you're getting one every day. And it's the Hocus Pocus Weekly, and then we have supplements, and we tell you, We always send you one out when we release something new, and we show you as much as we can, give you illustrations of the collections and things, and we tell you what's coming up and everything. And what we've decided to do, where we were doing 3 releases a week, we know that, you know, times we have some people like Sandy Sheriff, bless you Sandy, our avid follower, she doesn't miss any of them. But what we're going to do from sort of going forward is, on a Friday we'll release a new collection, on a Sunday we're going to have SVG Sunday, and then we have our show on Hobby Maker, and we have our show on Sewing Street. So, you know, it's there's just the 2 of us. There's just Becky and I, and Becky, bless her, you know, she's got the 2 young kids to look after as well. So you know, sometimes, bless her, she's up, as I say, till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning working, and I usually have to start working about 10 o'clock at night to catch up with her and make sure everything's all right. So on Sunday, I don't know, so we've done this for today, because today's Friday, isn't it? We've done this for today. On Sunday, Sharon Callis has done some beautiful Christmas sentiments. We'll be opening a Christmas shop soon on the website, so everything Christmassy will be in one place. And she's also done, there's something else she's also done that we're going to put on Sunday as well. But yeah, Halloween's coming up. It's a big night for us. We'll be out now, broomsticks. Hells has got a new one. She's got a souped up one. And we'll send you this free kit out, and it'll be the usual thing. You'll order it on the website, and then you have to wait for us to authorise the order, because it comes through as 0. The website doesn't send the link out straight away because they think you've forgotten to pay for it. So we have to go in and tick and say it's been paid, and then the link gets sent to you. I mean, you all loved, hi Kim, you all loved the Happy Blooms that we gave away free. We gave away loads of those. We're also starting, I don't know whether any of you have noticed, we've started being featured in some of the practical publishing titles, Simply Cards and Papercraft, and creative stamping. Oh, have you seen the digi-stamps we've put on the website? Sharon's done some digi-stamps for us, and we're going to be doing some of our own. So yeah, we've got some digi-stamps coming on there as well. So those of you who like your colouring in will love the digi-stamps. And in November, we've done a different style of collection with 120 sheets in each collection. So you've got that to look forward to in November. So it's very busy here in the Cauldron. People are, you know, there's lots going on. But today it has been overshadowed by the sad news, and you know, I hope that competition's good. So it was always nice to have choice, wasn't it, to have 2 channels to go and have a look at, and hopefully, well, you never know, never say never. So what's everybody else been up to? We haven't done much this week. Colin's he did the book of spells, because I have him working, so, and he's going to McDonald's for me after this, I've decided. When do you eat or sleep? Yvonne, I don't sleep very well. Do you know, I sit and do jigsaws at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was up 3 times last night. I'm just up and down, and if it's lethal if I put my phone by the bed. It's switched off, but you know, you can't help but switch it back on again, can you? So I switch it on, and if Becky sent me something, I think, oh, I can't go back to sleep until I get up. So as I say, the other morning, yesterday morning I was awake just after 4 o'clock, so I came in. The computer's always switched on. I just put it to sleep, and I downloaded the images, and yeah, I thought, oh, these are lush. But bless her, Becky just could not get 2 done in one day. So because we work close to the wire. Right, and I've taken the plunge, ladies and gentlemen, and I have booked my hotel room to go down to Redditch. I'm still like that. Colin has his blood test, his PSA blood test on the 13th of November, and I don't know how long it will be. Ian Davies, absolute treasure this week. He really... I'll finish my story. I'll tell you the story about him. It's driven me to distraction this week as our Ian. So he has his blood test on the 13th, and then I think we will have to wait and go and see the consultant for his results. And obviously I want to be with Colin when he gets his results. So it's if they're round about this, the 24th is a Sunday, it's a Pollyanna show, and if it's near there, oh, look at this one, I'm packing ready for my triple 20 birthday celebration off to Australia. It's alright for some, isn't it, folks? You deserve it. If it's near the day and I can't go down, then Ian will step in and do the Pollyanna show. But we've got a Pollyanna show coming up, and it's very different artwork. And I'm going to do one of these collections with some of Pollyanna's artwork. Would you like that? I have these light bulb moments when I'm asleep, and then I have to remember them the next day. Sometimes I write them in a little book, but 9 times out of 10 I forget. So yes, so I will be gracing your screens. So Ian this week, right, Ian, bless him, love him to bits, he's an angel. Well, he's not, he's a warlock, but he's a warlock with white wings. Do warlocks have wings? No, I don't think they do. He's been doing a project for a magazine, and it's the first time he's ever done projects, and you have to write the instructions out. And I QA everything. I have to check everything for spelling and grammar and everything. Oh my goodness. I had to laugh. Oh, can I tell them, Ian, what you did? Can I tell them what word you misspelled? Because it was so funny, I laughed out loud. Where's Erica? I haven't seen Erica yet. Do you know what, Sarah? With COVID and everything, and me B12 injections and me flu injections, I don't mind needles now. Right, so Ian's given me permission. So he's written all these things out. So first of all, he forgot to say whether they were inches or centimetres. Then he was mixing the inches and centimetres up in the same instructions. So I had to work all them out. Then I had to put bullet points in and everything. Then he'd listed everything exactly. Use such and such scoreboard. No, you use a scoreboard. Use such and such glue. No, you use adhesive. And then do a hobby maker show with Lexi. Oh God, Sophie, there'd be ructions in that place because she wouldn't stay quiet. So he put, right, do this and do it in the style of. And he'd spent style, S-T-I-L-E. The one you step over in a fence. I'm thinking, oh God, it's a good job I've checked this, because they'll be thinking, what the hell? So I spent 2 days nearly, Ian, putting them right. But his cards are lovely. His cards are lovely. He's done 5 beautiful cards using the fairies SVG files for the Die Cutting Essentials magazine. All right, we don't sell dies now, but we sell SVG files, so we got away with it. So yeah, so that was 2 days work. Tomorrow I've got iCards to do and links to do for the show that Ian's doing on Thursday. So it's sort of interesting to see who's going to be in the green room, isn't it? You know, who's turning up and who's come across and what have you. The times they are a-changing. So it's now just after 10 to. underactive thyroid. I've got blood tests for all flipping sorts every 6 months. But do you know what? I don't part with it. Yeah, I don't part with anything. As if I've told you, I don't share my blood, I don't share anything. Do a hobby make show with Lexi? No, I don't think so. She's not like Ivy used to be, where Ivy would sit in the bed. Nah, Lexi wouldn't. So folks, I don't know what's on at 8 o'clock, but I know that Gogglebox. Do you watch Gogglebox? I'm watching that, and I'm hungry. My stomach will be rumbling just now. So, would you like your evening serenade by Warlexi? See if she's willing to come and share her dulcet tones with you. I'm going to go. I'm watching Heartbeat. Go on, Kim. Yeah, don't blame you. Right, Lexi, are you coming to sing? Oh, she was on the bed. Right, are you going to sing? Are you ready? Are we going to sing? Good girl. Do you know what, Lexi? We're going to have to learn some carols, Christmas carols. Are you going to sing some Christmas carols when it gets to December? Is that what we will do? You need a treat. Do you want to sing the chorus? Are you ready? Oh, well, finish your biscuit first. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, has it gone down the wrong way? Never mind. Right. Are you finished? You've had a sing? A tail goes mad. A tail, sometimes it goes round. Highland. Sometimes we do get a clicking noise, Sarah J. It doesn't click here. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, but it's Facebook. And we don't know what it is. So it's probably doesn't like Lexi singing, does it? How could they not like your singing? Are you going to say bye-bye to everybody? Come on then. Right, so from Lexi and myself, have a lovely weekend. Go and spend your money on the website if you feel like it. Hope you like the cards. And we'll do this again next week. We'll have one before the shows on Thursday. So maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. No, Tuesday's Bake Off, so you'll all be watching Bake Off. So Wednesday, let's maybe do a Facebook Live then, and I'll show you what's coming up on Hobby Maker. And remember, it's exclusive to them. And so hopefully, please continue to buy. Otherwise, with all these new people coming over, there might not be any room for the Crafty Witches, because we're only a small fish these days. And you know, I would hate to not be able to show people on the television, but that's the way the cookies crumble, isn't it? So please, you know, support the small companies, because we need the support. We really do. And there's a lot of people out there have lost a lot of money. I know the company that I worked with the last time when Crate and Craft went bust in 2022, we lost £150,000, and you know, that was a lot of money for us. But it's all relevant, because even the small companies, if you lose £1,000, it's relevant. £5,000, you know. Please be kind on Facebook. I know some people's comments, you feel, oh God, get a life for you, for real. And please remember that there's people there today have had a really, excuse my language, they've had a really shit day. And you know, it's a bad time of year, isn't it? It's coming up to Christmas, and just so sad, because they tried to tell this man who was in charge of Crate and Craft, they tried to tell him that it was all going pear-shaped, but he was one of those people, he knew better, and it was his way or no way. Well, now it's no way, because he's absolutely destroyed what was a way of life for many of us. You know, it's been there for over 20 years, very much a big part of my life. And as I say, I've shed a few tears today for the people who have lost their livelihoods in an industry that's shrinking, not expanding. But, you know, happy days. We wake up every day. There's people worse off than us. So until next week, stay safe, be good. If you can't be good, be careful, as they say. And happy crafting. And we will see you next week. And Lexi will have another new song for you, because she never sings the same. I don't know whether you've noticed, but the songs do change. It's my birthday on oh, right, we might have a birthday cake for you then, Viv. We'll buy a cake and I will eat it for you. Does that sound like a good thing? Viv and I have known each other for many years, haven't we, darling? Many of you, you know, people are saying on Facebook, these people who go on the telly, they're not your friend. Well, I beg to differ. Some of you have followed me for 20 years and I have met you. And we've had hugs and you message me. And yes, you know, I recognise people. And it's nice. There's a great crafting fraternity out there. Right, enough of that. I'm off, because I'm going to have a mac chicken sandwich, large fries, and I might have a banana milkshake. I'm going to be really naughty. I don't care. Right, see you soon, folks. Love you lots.